Get it. 17.
They don't know me, son.
Get it. 18.
They don't know me, son.
Get it. 19.
They don't know me, son.
What's up everyone, David here. Got a new video for y'all today, but before we get into it, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification so you don't miss out on any new videos. Remember, new videos every week for this channel. So for today's topic, we're gonna be going over pull-ups, specifically either how to do your first pull-up or how to do more pull-ups. Now I will admit, there was a time when I couldn't even do one. I wasn't even tall enough to reach the pull-up bar. It all started in 6th grade, Robert Frost Middle School. There was a pull-up bar up on the playground, and I couldn't even reach it. And once I was finally able to reach it, I couldn't even pull myself up. So look at me now. I can rep them out like nothing. I could even do it with weight. So these are just gonna be some tips that have not only helped me do either my first pull-up or do more, but I've seen good success across many of my clients in terms of them doing more pull-ups or getting to their first one. So the first thing, and honestly this is what I did in 6th grade, is sometimes you just gotta hang on the bar and just do some isometric hangs. So if you're already here on the bar, just struggle, push through the pain, force yourself to pull up. Even if you can't get anywhere and it looks like you're not doing anything, you're isometrically contracting those biceps and those lats to pull yourself up. If you practice this enough, over time, eventually, you're gonna start etching your way up. So that's what you need to do. Just hang on the bar and force yourself to come up. Over time, you'll build up the strength to finally pull yourself up. Second thing you can do to start improving your pull-ups is introducing some bands. Now, there's two ways to go about this. Easiest one, and probably the more common one, is you find a thick enough band, and again, the thickness is gonna vary depending on how heavy you are and how strong you are. Obviously, the heavier a person is, just naturally the harder a pull-up is gonna be for them to do. Maybe the thicker the band. All this does is take off some of your own body weight. So just loop it around the pull-up bar, let it hang down, and if you need a partner, by all means, grab one, because it could be a little awkward, a little bit troublesome to get the band all the way down. You're gonna put it over one knee, or two, whatever. Make sure it's locked into place, because the last thing you want is that shit to snap up, slip, and boom, pop you in the face. So once you get that band into place, go ahead, grab the bar, and this will make it a little easier to pull yourself up, because at the bottom portion of the lift, the band is being stretched out more. So it's taking away a fraction of your body weight. And as you start lifting yourself up, you're slowly gaining more of your own body weight back, because the band is not stretched out as much, it's not being as relied upon as much. So again, either like this, both knees on the ground. Some people even step on the band completely and then go up. So it's all the way in the bottom of their foot. It's gonna vary what you want. But another alternative that you can do for this is if you're using a power rack. Again, the second way is only gonna work if you're using a power rack with J-cups or something with spotter arms to tie the band onto the sides. This is the second way that I'm talking about. Notice how the band is now tied across the rack on the two safety bars. Now, if you're not using a power rack and you're just using a regular squat rack that has the J-cups, set the J-cups down low enough so this way you could just tie the band on one, tie the other end on the other. Usually with a typical squat rack, the one that is not a power rack, the one with only two posts, the pull-up bar is right above everything else, so it should be lined up. If you're gonna be using a power rack here with a pull-up bar, just make sure when you're looking at it from the side, the band is directly underneath the pull-up bar. The reason why is because from this, you're gonna be stepping on it. So I'm grabbing the pull-up bar, finding my hand placement, step on the band, and you see it's gonna slingshot me back up. But I will like to point this out. If you're gonna be using bands, don't just let the bounce from the band take you up. If you're relying too much on that bounce, you're not getting stronger. You're not building up your lat and your bicep strength. So you need to find a band that's not too thick to the point where it's making it too easy for you. And you don't wanna find a band that's too light to the point where you're struggling too much and you still can't pull yourself up. Over time, as you get stronger, the band should get thinner and thinner, and you shouldn't be having to rely on it as much. Again, all that bands do, whether it be hanging it from the top, putting your knee around it, or tying it from side to side and stepping on it, is it's taking away a portion of your body weight to help you up. But as you get stronger, you shouldn't be having to rely on that as much. And the last tip is gonna be a combination of two things. It's gonna be the combination of a jumping pull-up and working on the eccentrics. For those who don't know, the eccentric movement of any exercise is the portion where the main muscle is being lengthened. So typically it will be on the way down of a movement or the easier portion of a movement. For a pull-up, the eccentric is coming on the way down. We're gonna be taking advantage of that. We are gonna be getting stronger on that point. So here's what we're gonna do. Get underneath the bar. You're gonna get a jumping start on the pull-up bar. Hold yourself there for a couple seconds and then slowly let yourself down. Again, you are stronger eccentrically in any exercise. That means you can handle more load on the way down than you can on the way up. So let's take advantage of that. Most people don't have the strength to pull themselves up, but once they're up there, they do have the strength to control themselves on the way down. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna jump, hold ourselves up for a couple seconds, and then slowly go down as far as you can until ultimately you give out. Again, don't be that person where when they jump up, they only go down 1 sec and then just let themselves down. No, control it as best as you can on the way down, preferably all the way if you can. If you're new and you can only get halfway before you ultimately give out, then okay, that's fine. But control it the whole way. Push yourself. Fight through the burn, fight through the pain. This is what's gonna help improve your pull-ups. There you have it, everyone. Those are 3 quick exercises that you can do to either get you to your first pull-up or help build up your strength so you can do more pull-ups. Going over it real quick, if you haven't even been able to do one, here's what you're gonna do. Grab onto the bar, let yourself hang, and just pull as hard as you can. Pull, 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 pull. Rest. Again, pull as hard as you can, strain. Over time, you'll build up the strength and you'll realize you'll start slowly making your way up until you finally get to that first pull-up. Second variation is gonna require a band. Either you have it tied up to the top or on the side, put one knee on it or step on it completely, grab onto the bar. This is gonna take away a portion of your body weight. As you start getting stronger, the less you should be having to rely on this band. And then lastly, you're gonna be taking advantage of the eccentrics. So you're gonna be jumping up, hold for 1 sec, and then slowly let yourself down, preferably all the way. If you can get stronger in the eccentric, it's gonna carry over to the concentric. Concentric meaning on the way out, which is the main goal of the pull-up. Again, those are just 3 things that have helped me get to my very first pull-up back when I was in 6th grade, and what have ultimately allowed me to get up to 20 plus pull-ups that I could do currently. Comment down below if this was useful. Comment down below if there's any other exercise that you struggle with and you want to know tips on how to get stronger on those. Doesn't matter if it's body weight like this or a push-up, and it doesn't matter if it's an exercise that requires weight like a deadlift or a squat. Any type of video, I'll be more than happy to do so. And it doesn't only have to be about exercises, whether it be about mindset, motivation, diet, or just overall fitness. Comment down below. I'll be more than happy to make a video about that to help you all out. Make sure you subscribe to not just my channel, but my girlfriend's channel, our couple's channel, so you don't miss out on any new videos. Remember, we got new videos every week across the board for all 3 channels. And if for Instagram and TikTok, same thing. Make sure you follow me on my accounts, my girlfriend's accounts, couples. I put all the links down in the description below. With that being said, I'll catch you all next time.